Hey guys, it's Joe, and I am here with the pick a card and for today. So I'm not going to give you the date because if you find this post at any time, it's still relevant. So here's the card choices again. This is A, this is B, and this is C. So pick A, B, or C. And then we're going to, I haven't even turned them over yet. They've been sitting here all day on top of my desk, like turned down. So here we go. So card number one, this is A. Ooh, offering. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. That's just gorgeous. Oh, Stonehenge. And this is from the Native Spirit deck. Give things up, give things over. The invitation is to hand things over. Let them go. Put, allow. There feels like freedom. It feels like this expansive, when you carry something for a long time, like a bag of groceries or your purse is really heavy and you finally get home and you just are so relieved to put it down. That's what it feels like. Like this feeling, this sensation of just put it down. It's not, I love this. They're like, it's not yours anyways. So here we go. Let me see if I can just channel because I feel like this is the, okay, let me just talk. I invite in the spirit of freedom, for this is what the card represents. We love you. Oh, dear ones, we love you so much. And we want to encourage you. We want to cheer for you to lay down the burden that is not yours. Stop trying to carry everything. You are not Mary Poppins with the bag that never ends. You do not need to carry everything for everybody else. And you do not have to have this and that and another, as if you were a new mother with a purse that is huge and bulging with everything her child might possibly need in any given moment. This is not what we're here for. You are invited to step into the spirit of freedom, the spirit of relax. We are opening the door. We are opening the portal for you to step into. Leave all baggage behind. For you do not need all of it. You do not need any of it, really. But take only what you love, only what serves you in this moment, not a just in case, not a, well, what if this scenario happens or that scenario happens? No, put it down. Now, we are not saying that you have to get rid of it or throw it in the trash, but rather put it to the side. Allow yourself to enjoy the sense and the feeling of freedom for a time, and then go back to the pile of things, the pile of beliefs, the pile of clothing even, or knickknacks in your house, or the pile of to-dos on your list, and reevaluate after some time with this sense of freedom, with a sense of non-burden. Then go back and reevaluate. What is it that you really need? Or what is it that you can let go? What is it that isn't even yours? What things are on your to-do list that aren't yours to do or have no benefit to you? What is it in your belief system that was not yours, but you picked up along the side of the path? Put it down. It's not yours. If it doesn't serve you, let it go. If it does not feel like freedom, we invite you to let it go. This is the request. This is the invitation, the open invitation. We know that as the summer gets closer, that the feeling of freedom, the feeling of wanting space, expansiveness, um, uh, explosion and increasing of energy is there. So we invite you now to let go of things before you feel too burdened during the hot summer months. Be it your to-do list, be it things in your house, be it, oh, some of you, business. Yes, this feels very burdensome. And what is it that's not working in your business that doesn't help you thrive? Also, maybe it is belief systems. This is a big one. We are going to, for many of you, you will be challenged by belief systems, for this is part of the energy that is changing in the world right now. And as we are in this spring, the time of blooms and peeping up of flowers and things growing, you are all in the process of reevaluating your belief systems. This is just an invitation to get ahead of the curve. So it is with great joy that we invite you to experience freedom. Okay, then. Oh, love it, love it, love it. So that was card A. So if you got card A, it says offerings, but it was all about giving up things, like offering it up. So freedom was this one. Okay. If you picked card B, it's this one. Love this. This is such a pretty deck. I should share the decks after. Oh, here we go. Okay, the first card A, was from the Denise Linn Native Spirit, card deck. Such a pretty deck. This one is from the Oracle of the Seven Energies from Colette Baron-Reid. Love it. Okay, so this is card B. And this one, I love it. Pinocchio is sitting there. It looks like Pinocchio on top of a hat. Oh, don't believe the lies. Ooh. Hello, dear ones who picked card B, and for those of you who were undecided, but this may resonate, we invite you to stop buying into the lies. Now, we don't have a judgment. Lies is a human construct because there is judgment over right and wrong and truth or untruth, but both with a small t. But we only know about the truth with a capital T. And so it is not our judgment for the word lies. However, we know that you will resonate with it. And it is less of an untruth, for everything is perspective. What is true for one may not be true for another. But we are inviting you, for it is a day of invitations, to be very discerning about what rings true for you. And it is in this perspective that we also invite you to not be too judgmental for things that do not ring true for you and you would deem as a lie. We are inviting you not to buy into it, for if it doesn't benefit you and it doesn't ring true for you, that's fine. But there are many roads to Oz, and there is one that feels true to someone else and false to you. But do not judge too harshly, for there are things that ring true for you that do not for another. So we're inviting you to be discerning for your perspective, for your life, not for another's. And in the judgment, in the perspective and choosing of what feels true for you, we are inviting you to simply not engage with the other. This does not mean that you need to rally against, for when you rally against or fight against, then you are simply adding that energy to that situation. And that's probably not what you want to do. We know that if you're here and listening, then you are someone who is a light worker, as you call them, or a loving being. And this is true for all of you. For it is not the rallying against, but rather the bringing of love to any and all situations that will transform them, move them forward, expand them. So that is always our invitation. But for now, if you are listening and have chosen card B, as they say, then it is the invitation to be discerning and not to be, we like the word hoodwinked into believing things that do not ring true for you. So ask the questions. Ask the questions. Is this feeling right to me? Does this conversation empower me, or does it make me feel awkward and squirmish? Do I feel disempowered? Is it bringing up something that is helpful for me to look at, or is it simply just not my cup of tea? So we invite you to ask yourself the questions. Do I feel engaged? Do I feel excited? Do I have a sense of expansiveness? If the answer is no, then politely walk away. Do not get, it is your human self that will get dragged into the gossip or the judgments or whatever you call it, into the conversations and ideas and beliefs and energies that do not ring true for you. So do not let your human self get too carried away or too far down the line in a conversation that feels disempowering for you, but rather let it go quickly, not having judgment on yourself or the others, for maybe in their perspective it does feel right. We all have a different perspective. Even us from here, we have a different perspective than the archangels, or we have a different perspective from the loved ones who have passed over. We all have a unique perspective, and we invite you to get very clear on your perspective. And when it's no longer working, to shift it, to engage in other conversations that open up another avenue of thought or possibility. So we invite you to not get hoodwinked into conversations and belief systems that do not feel true to you. And we invite you to remember that judgment is getting you nowhere. So if it doesn't ring true for you, simply be polite and walk away, but allowing others to go along their journey, for you know not where they are going or where they are coming from, but just to leave them to their beliefs and their perspectives and to move along with yours. So this is the invitation for what you would say card B. Okay, alrighty then. Okay, now we're on to card C. This is card C, and it was from the Gaia card deck. I love this deck. I use it all the time, and it's one of my favorites. It's by Tony Carmine Salerno. Love this one. Okay, so this deck, oh, I like this. Look at this one. Okay, so Lost Love. And it says surrender, healing, release. Healing is the word that shows up the most. For me, this is the one. So C is all about, we are inviting in the spirit of healing. We know we have said this once before. We know we have said this twice and thrice and more. But it is from love that comes all healing. And the question always is, what would love do? What would love do in any situation? This is where the seat of healing lies. The seed of healing is always in love. It is from the perspective, the standpoint, the declaration of love that healing is allowed. Healing does not occur because you want it to. Healing does not occur because you are fed up with what is now. Healing occurs when you love it. the pieces that you feel are broken, the pieces that you feel are shattered, the self of you would like to change. It is all, always searching for love. It is from the point of love that you can begin your road of healing. It will not occur standing in the point of view of lack. It will not occur standing from the point of view of changing, of wanting different, but rather in surrender. This is who I am in this moment, and I love me, all of me. Broken, shattered, strange, fun, everything, even the parts you want to change. Healing occurs from love. And love, ironically, is neutral. When you think of love as a human, you think of your parent or your spouse or your children. That is a kind of love, but we are inviting you to embrace love as a neutrality, love as the baseline, love as all that is, all that is. For it is only in the judgment of a human that things look loved or unloved. We guarantee you that all is love. And when you step into, when you stand in that point of love, in all its neutrality, in its all-encompassing, from there healing begins. Healing takes place. Maybe not for the things you think need healed, but rather the things that are needing love. For nothing is broken. Some are just needing more love. We invite you to allow in, to stand in, to declare for self and others and the world love. Be the love, feel the love, express love, allow love, heal with love. Do not rally against. Do not think of yourself as lacking or broken, but rather the perfect, divine human who came here to experience everything, and along the way simply forgot to love. Okay, guys, so that was cards A, B, and C. And I hope that one of them or more resonated with you, and that you just kind of take a moment, if you have time, to journal about it, what came through for you, or allow just to have it kind of, what they're telling me now is to let it incorporate, let it kind of sink in, let it permeate all of you. If the card was for you, you will know it for sure. So that's it for today, guys. Have an absolutely fabulous day, and I love you. Mwah.